second grade. It is Wednesday. It's time for writing. And today I'm really excited because we are going to explore a new type of poetry. And today we are talking about cinquains. Can you guys say cinquain? One more time. A little bit louder. Okay, thank you for participating. I just want to make sure you guys are awake and ready to go. A cinquain is what we are talking about, and if you guys tried to spell it, it would be crazy. You would be so surprised. It is spelled right like the Cinquain, and that word is cinquain. And cinquain poems are special because they use number patterns to write. So basically, you need to use number patterns to write them. So cinquains have 5 lines. How many lines do they have? 5 lines. And it's interesting because like cinquain kind of sounds like the number cinco in Spanish, which means what number? 5. So cinco in Spanish is 5, and a cinquain has 5 lines. The first line, though, only has one word, and that word needs to be a noun, which is a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. What's a noun? A person, a place, a thing, or an animal, and that is going to be the title of your cinquain as well as the first line. The second line, you're going to create a description, and you're going to use 2 words. How many words on the second line? 2, and they both have to be adjectives or describing words. Okay, so we are reviewing our parts of speech like nouns, adjectives, verbs, and we are going to be using number patterns when we write a cinquain. So the title is, so the first line has how many words in it? 1. The first line has how many? 1 word, and it's a noun. The second line has how many words? 2 words. So the second line has 2 words, and those words are adjectives or describing words. Line 3 has 3 words, and those are going to be verbs, which are our action words. So line 3, how many words are in line 3, everyone? 3 words in line 3. How many words are in line 2? 2 words are in line 2. And how many words are in line 1? Just 1 word in line 1. So line 4, we are going to use a feeling using 4 or more word, and it can be a phrase. So it doesn't have to be 4 just different words that aren't connected. You can actually use a phrase or a sentence to use that 4th line, but it needs to have about 4 words in it. This one, it's just kind of like as close to 4 as you can get, basically. And then line 5, the last line, is 1 word again, and it is the title, but you're going to use a different word to describe it, okay? So when you write your cinquain, it's going to look something like this example. So this one says trees. Strong, majestic, growing, swaying, shading, leaves rustle in the breeze, oak. So the author of this poem used 1 word for the first line, 2 adjectives for the second line, 3 verbs for the third line, a 4-word feeling phrase for the 4th line. Actually, this is 5 words, but pretty close, right? That's the fun thing about poetry is you can bend the rules a little bit for poetry. And then the last line, the 5th line, is just a 1-word synonym for the first word. So like an oak tree, it's a different kind of tree. A few more examples. We have our this one right here that says penguin, black, white, waddling, swimming, leaping, a tuxedo in the cold water, emperor, which is a type of penguin. Another example we have is apple, red, delicious, crunching, chewing, eating. My favorite snack, apple. And so this one kind of bent the rule. It only has 3 words in the 4th line, and then it uses the same word at the end in the 5th line. But again, it's poetry. It doesn't have to follow all rules exactly. This one says flowers. Flowers, colorful, fragrant, swaying, growing, blooming. Make me feel happy, blossoms. So of those three I just read, the one about the penguin, the one about the apple, and the one about the flower, I want you to talk to the person next to you about which one you liked the best and why. All right, and now we are coming back to move on so that I can write an example. I'm going to model making a cinquain for you guys before you guys get to go make your own. So I am going to write a cinquain about my favorite animal. And I think that my favorite animal is a raccoon. So you guys are going to get to type on the slides today. And the first, we're going to be using these purple boxes, okay? And remember, the first line is the title, and it needs to be a noun, which is a person, a place, a thing, or an animal. So I'm going to write about a noun or an animal, which is a raccoon. So I'm going to write raccoon. What are two adjectives or describing words I could use to describe a raccoon? I want you guys to shout out a few examples. Ooh, thank you guys for participating. I like what you guys are suggesting. I think to describe a raccoon, I would say sneaky. And then I would also say gray because that's the color of them. And I think I'm actually going to edit it so that those are lowercase. Raccoon, sneaky, gray. And so that is my two words for the second line. Then I have to find three action words for my raccoon, three verbs. Can you guys talk to the person next to you about some action words I could use for my cinquain? All right, thank you guys for participating. I think the action words I will be using are rummaging, which means kind of going through, like a raccoon rummages through the trash, it goes through something. Rummaging, finding, because they usually find something, and then eating. And then feeling. I might talk about how I imagine a raccoon would feel. I would say, and it needs to be about 4 words, remember. So fur is soft and warm. And then another word for raccoon is, I'm going to call him a friend, which some people might not agree with that, but I think raccoons are really cute. So I'm going to put friend to describe this raccoon. Okay, so I just wrote a cinquain. And you guys, I hope you liked it. Thank you for all of your help and suggestions as I wrote my cinquain. Now you guys are going to be writing a cinquain about your favorite animal, and I will show you how you're going to do it in the next video. See y'all there. Bye.